Before the sun rises, before the mist loosens its silver grip on the treetops, the Amazon is already alive. A low chorus hums in the darkness as insects vibrate and distant howls echo through the trees. Somewhere in the undergrowth, something moves. Silent, deliberate, unseen. This is not simply a forest. It is a living ocean of green, vast, ancient, and essential to the balance of our planet. The Amazon rainforest stretches across 9 South American nations and covers more than 5.5 million square kilometers, making it the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. Within it lives nearly 10% of all known species, a staggering concentration of life woven into a single ecosystem. The Amazon River, powerful and immense, carries more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined. It snakes through the forest like a shimmering artery, feeding floodplains, shaping landscapes, and sustaining thousands of forms of life along its banks. But the Amazon does more than shelter wildlife. Each tree draws carbon from the atmosphere, and each leaf releases moisture into the air. Billions of microscopic exchanges happen every second, helping regulate the global climate. The forest generates much of its own rainfall, creating a self-sustaining cycle of evaporation and renewal. It is often called the lungs of the earth, and like lungs, it must remain whole to function. Deep within the forest shadows, a predator patrols, the jaguar. Powerful, patient, and perfectly adapted, it relies not on speed alone, but on crushing strength. Its jaws can pierce turtle shells and skulls with remarkable force. It swims effortlessly across rivers and climbs trees with silent control. Rosette patterns break up its outline in shifting light, allowing it to disappear into the jungle as if it were part of it. Every step is calculated, every movement deliberate. In the canopy far above, another ruler keeps watch, the harpy eagle. With wings stretching over 6 feet and talons as long as a bear's claws, it is among the most formidable birds of prey on Earth. Perched high above the forest floor, it waits in absolute stillness, sharp eyes scanning for movement, a monkey leaping between branches or a sloth inching along a limb. Then, without warning, it descends. A rush of wind, a burst of power, and the forest falls silent once more. Closer to the ground, brilliance appears in miniature. The poison dart frog, tiny yet radiant, displays electric blues, fiery oranges, and vivid yellows that are not decoration but warning. Within its delicate body lies a toxin potent enough to deter even determined predators. Indigenous communities once used these secretions to coat hunting darts, giving the frog its name. In a world dominated by giants, survival sometimes belongs to the smallest. Beneath the surface of the Amazon River, in waters stained brown with sediment, something extraordinary glides: the pink river dolphin. Its skin, flushed with a pale rose hue, moves gracefully through submerged forests during flood season. Nearly blind in the murky depths, it hunts using echolocation, emitting clicks and interpreting returning echoes to map its world. Flexible and curious, it weaves between branches where fish seek refuge. Ancient myths surround it, but its survival depends on very real rivers remaining healthy and free-flowing. Above ground, the Amazon is structured in layers, a vertical world. The emergent layer rises highest, with towering trees capturing the full force of the sun. Beneath lies the dense canopy, forming a continuous green ceiling. Below that, the understory thrives in filtered light, and at the forest floor, decomposition turns fallen leaves into nutrients, feeding the cycle once again. Moisture rises from leaves in vast quantities, clouds form overhead, and rain falls back onto the forest. Nearly half of the Amazon's rainfall is created by the forest itself. It is a system built on connection: river to tree, tree to cloud, cloud to rain, rain to river. Yet this balance is increasingly fragile. In recent decades, large areas of forest have been cleared for cattle ranching, agriculture, mining, and infrastructure. Fires, some natural but many set intentionally, scar once unbroken landscapes. When trees are removed, stored carbon is released into the atmosphere. Rainfall patterns begin to shift, and habitats fragment. Wildlife struggles to adapt. Still, the story is not one of despair alone. Millions of people call the Amazon home. Indigenous communities have lived here sustainably for thousands of years, protecting biodiversity through deep knowledge of the land. Conservation efforts are growing, reforestation projects are taking root, and protected areas are expanding. The future of the Amazon is not yet written. As dusk settles across the forest, day gives way to night. The temperature drops slightly, the chorus changes, frogs begin to call, insects pulse in rhythmic waves, and predators take their turn beneath the stars. The Amazon continues its ancient cycle. It does not demand attention or ask for praise, only respect. For within this vast expanse of green lies a truth that extends far beyond South America. Life on Earth is interconnected, delicate, and shared. If the Amazon thrives, the planet breathes easier. And in the hush between sunset and darkness, the forest waits for what we choose to do next.